Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Squirtle. Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about the top 5 epic weapons in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now these might vary for you guys. You might have your own opinion, but to me these are my top 5 weapons, 1000%. All these guns are extremely good, and any YouTuber would agree with me. I'm telling you that right now. But before we get into the video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my boy Originate for letting me use his account for one of the weapons in this gameplay. This weapon is one I didn't have on my account, one I've been wanting forever. So he let me hop on his account, use this weapon, get this gameplay for you guys. So I'm going to leave his link down in the description. So he's on that road to 500 subscribers. If you guys please can, let's go over there. Get him a sub. Let's try to get him 10 subs for the video today. I mean, he's a very humble, small YouTuber. Great content. If you guys like my content, you will love his content. But with that being said, let's get into the video.
I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich. Throw that to the side.
Alright, welcome to my top 5 epic weapons of Infinite Warfare. Now, these might change for some people. These might be in a different order for some people. But in my opinion, these are the top 5 epic weapons of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now, coming in at number 5, we're starting it off hot. We got the Volk Corruption. Okay, this gun at first, when this game first came out, was only available in crates. You could only get it out of supply drops. That's how I got it. I got extremely lucky while getting this weapon. But they did recently make it so now you can craft it with salvage. This gun's perks: it has Mo Money. Every kill is going to grant you extra experience, and when you kill a player, money is going to fly out of them. It also has Sharpshooter, which increases your damage at range, and that stacks with Particle Amp. Now, this gun is a very, very lethal weapon. It did just catch a recent slight buff. The recoil was nerfed, or whatever, nerfed, buffed, nerfed, buffed, nerfed, buff, but whatever. It was fixed. Now this gun is a beam. One of my favorite guns to use, definitely a beast. It's best at medium to long range. Close range, you're going to be cutting it close just because it does have a very slow fire rate. But the damage on this thing is absolutely nasty, and you can 3-shot people across the map. So this gun is going to be number 5 weapon, the Volk Corruption. If you guys don't have it, make sure you're spending that salvage. Make sure you're trying to get those crypto keys, getting all those supply drops. This gun's a beast, and you do want it. Alright, coming in at number 4, we have the ERAD Cerberus. Okay, this gun is an SMG. It's an absolute monster. It's a laser beam. They need a nuke variant for this gun. I mean, they just absolutely need a nuke variant for this gun because this thing can just beam people across the map. I don't know why people don't use it more. A lot of MLG pros are using this gun a lot. It's just an absolute beast. But the ERAD Cerberus, the perks for this gun is Master Key, which means this gun has an underbarrel shotgun, and the shotgun is actually nasty. Now, I'm not using it in the gameplay just because I never got into any super close quarter combat. But if you do want to use a shotgun on this thing, it's actually a beast. The next thing you have is Stability. Reduced recoil stacks with foregrip, which is actually insane because the ERAD is already a very, very, very accurate weapon. It beams people. It's very good at close range, medium range. Even at long range, sometimes this gun can just map people, dude. It reminds me a lot of an assault rifle. It's definitely probably the best SMG in its class. It's just an absolute monster. So if you guys don't have the ERAD Cerberus, make sure you get it. Now the ERAD Cyclopene is also a very good weapon. I'm just not gonna put it in my top 5 because I don't believe in these laser beam as a weapon. It's literally like Star Wars with that thing. So this is the epic ERAD Cerberus. Make sure you guys are trying to use it. If you have it and you haven't used it, make sure you're using this weapon because you will improve your KD. Next thing we have coming in at number 3, we got the Bar Invective. Now I was debating on this one being number 2 or 1. But after playing with it, I realized that my top 2 guns were actually better than it. But this gun is still a monster, dude. An absolute monster. It's 2 perks. It gives you more headshot damage. So if you throw on, whatever, was it hollow point on this game? If you throw on hollow point with this thing, it's actually a 1 shot to the head with this thing. Even if you're not in hardcore, it's 1 shot to the head. Next thing you have is it's reduced recoil and it stacks with foregrip, dude, which is actually insane because that's the one downfall that K-Bar has had in this game, is that the recoil on it can sometimes just be a little choppy, inconsistent. So with this thing having increased recoil and it's stacking with foregrip, it makes it an absolute beam, dude. In the gameplay I got with this thing, I was just blown away at how good this weapon was. Now there's a little bit, something's weird about it. The range seems to fall off pretty fast. I start to notice when people are at a long range, you start to get a lot more hit markers. But if you're rushing around with this gun, it's an absolute beast, dude. I need this. This is my boy Nate's account. He had this. I don't actually have this on my account right now. I'm definitely, next time I have all the salvage, this is definitely going to be the gun I get. So make sure you guys, if you have enough salvage, go ahead and get the Bar Invective. It's absolutely worth it. Some people say it's not worth it, but I'm telling you right now, dude, if you play aggressive, the Bar Invective is going to be a gun that you want extremely well, dude. It's so good. Okay. Next we have coming in at number 2, we have the Epic Rect. Okay, this gun makes the Rect, or the R3K, or the RK, whatever the hell it's called. It makes it go from a 3-burst weapon to fully auto. Dude, this gun is actually nasty, man. It's definitely one of my favorite weapons in the game. I use it all the time. You know, if I'm playing off stream or I'm not trying to go for nukes or anything, this is definitely one of those weapons I'm always using. Okay, the perks for this thing is Breakpoint, which is this weapon's fires is fully automatic with reduced recoil. Okay, so if you put foregrip on this thing, it makes it a beast, dude. Like, I love these variants that give you less recoil because you can actually just beam people. You can play so, like, confident in your game when you use these guns. Okay, next thing has the stockpile, which is increased ammo. You know, that's whatever. That can be thrown on with extended mags. That's nothing insane to me. But the fact they make it fully auto, the fact that it has less recoil, it just makes this gun a beast, dude. I'm a monster. In this gameplay I got, dude, I started out like 23 or 24-0. You know, it was just insane, dude. I was trying to go for the Juggernaut medal, but I did end up getting killed off of it. But every time I use this weapon, I get at least like a 4 or 5 KD. Like, if I use this gun all the time, my KD would just be massive. I already know it, dude, because I just feel so confident while using this weapon, dude. It's nasty. I love it. Definitely one of my favorite weapons in the game. So if you guys don't have it, make sure you try to get it. Get those crypto keys. Get those salvage, dude. You want these epic weapons, dude, because one thing Infinity Ward did do is they made their epic weapons actually worth it, dude. I was really worried that these epic guns they're just not going to improve much. There was going to be no reason to get epics, you know. But they actually made it so these epic weapons are totally worth it. Okay, coming in at number hot. Drum roll, please. We have the Karma 45 Demos. Now, the only way you can unlock this gun, I believe, is through leveling up the Blood Anvil team. You have to get to level 50. That's how you get the Karma 45 Demos. Now, I think there is a Mark II variant of this gun. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on this, but you cannot get the Karma 45 out of a supply drop. You have to level up Blood Anvil, and I'll tell you right now, it is a grind, dude. It took me forever to get to Blood Anvil to level 50. But this thing is insane, dude. The perks on this thing are Berserker, okay? This is what's so good about this gun. This is the one thing that makes this gun amazing, okay? Berserker. Killing an enemy grants increased fire rate and reduced recoil for a short time. Which means if you're getting to someone's spawn and you're going for like multi-kills, which you'll see in the gameplay, all of a sudden this gun just starts shooting so fast and being like so accurate, dude. Like, so accurate. You can play so confident. It's nuts that they actually made this gun this overpowered. And then after that, they have stability, which gives you more reduced recoil. You do not need foregrip on this gun. Do not throw foregrip on this gun. It's a complete waste of an attachment. I was using a quick draw, rifled barrel, and extended mags. Extended mags because when you get into the enemy's base with this thing, you can just mow them down like using a claw, dude. It's actually disgusting how well this gun is, dude. This, I just recently got it, and I'm telling you right now, it instantly became my favorite gun in the game. My favorite epic gun in the game. You know, if all weapons in this game had a nuke variant, I'd already have had 2 with this thing. I've gone on 2 brutals with this gun, and I've only had it for like a week, dude, which is good for me. So if you guys aren't leveling up Blood Anvil, make sure you are doing that, dude, because this gun is 1,000% worth it. Ask any YouTuber out there, and they will tell you the Karma 45 Demos is by far the best submachine gun in the game, okay? Now, a couple honorable mentions I just want to say real quick is the Mauler Mammoth. That epic variant is actually disgusting. It's way good. It shoots like an FAL. I don't know. It just destroys people in like 2 shots. It's nasty. Also, the VPR Yokai is also a very well used gun. Just after they nerfed the VPR, I just don't find it being like as good. It's still a very, very good weapon. You can still use it and just destroy people. But the VPR Yokai is actually nasty. So I hope you guys did enjoy this gameplay. All these gameplays, I guess. I had a lot of fun making this video. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to my boy Nate for letting me use his Bar Invective. But I'm your boy Squirdo, and I'm out. Peace. Let's get 20 likes on today's video.